All right, with sophomore guard Amy Pelletier, junior Mary Louise Dixon, after a I guess huge 73-66 win over top-ranked Bentley. Obviously you guys are familiar with the history here between these two programs, and over the first couple of years for Amy, 2 years, and you ML 3 years. Is this what you've been waiting for an atmosphere like you guys had today, and for this game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we anticipated a big crowd, but nothing like this at all. And we saw how loyal our fans always are to us, so we just wanted to give back and show them a good game.
And it's Alumni Day too, so this rivalry's been going on for a while, so we wanted to represent for them today and leave it all on the court. So.
You guys get off such a big start. Amy, you had a big, probably 11 first half points. You didn't miss in the first half. Just talk about how big that was in comparison to what had happened in December, to just get reversing a little bit and getting out to a big lead.
Yeah, we just executed today. We didn't try anything tricky. We knew we could run our plays well. We just had to focus on running them one play at a time, setting good screens, making hard cuts, and that shots will fall if you do that. You'll get the right looks if you can execute your plays well. So that was our focus.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference between this game and last time we played them was our patience. If something broke down, last game we would just not continue our play and just try to go one-on-one. In this game we executed our plays perfectly, set good screens for Amy, got her open for a few good shots.
Tori in foul trouble early, so coach had to shuffle in, Allie and Ashley. Just talk about what they were able to do, to give you guys that lift that first half when you have your center out.
Yeah, we have some great role players on our team, and Ashley and Allie always step up when they need to. Allie hit a huge three after not hitting the first one. She wants a little bit of redemption and picked us up when we needed to, and she got a couple of great O-boards too, and that's what we need when our starting five isn't doing well, have our bench pick us up, and they always do.
Yeah, they play, and just Ashley and Allie, they always play tough defense. They give their all in the paint, and make me feel comfortable when you're guarding a guard out in the wing and they might blow by you. I always know Ashley's going to be there, so they play strong in the post, and they're great off the bench.
Certainly you guys shot the ball very well, and especially the first half, but defensively you guys really, I thought it was one of your best games of the year defensively against them. Just talk about that, starting up top.
Yeah, first I want to talk about Asia. She did an amazing job. Lauren Batista is an amazing player, and she's very skilled, and Asia did a great job containing her this game especially, and defensively in the post we really stepped up big time. Tori did a great job boxing out and staying tough throughout the stretch. So.
Last thing for both of you guys, we talked about early in the year just kind of getting off to the good start, gaining the momentum and confidence in your team, and now just heading into the postseason, certainly one more regular season game, but what can this win for you guys do heading into postseason play for, really for the first time for you guys with some expectations behind it?
I think it just gives us, confidence now. We know there's no game that we can't win, so it's proved to us that executing your plays, playing smart defense is all you need to win a game. It doesn't matter who your opponent is, as long as you focus on your team, then winning is only the possibility.
Yeah, agreed. Last game we focused on what they're doing and reacted defensively, but this time we really focused on us and what we want to do and how we are going to execute and dictate defensively, and that's definitely the biggest change that we made.
All right, well, congratulations on the win, and good luck on Tuesday with St. Anselm to wrap up the regular season. Then we'll have postseason play next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo!
All right, here with head coach Trisha Brown after a 73-66 win over top-ranked Bentley. Coach, been a few years since this rivalry has had a little bit of energy to it, and certainly that was the case today, and you guys were able to feed off of that at home and came off with a big win.
Yeah, you can't say enough about the atmosphere today. It was just perfect, and I want to thank all of our students for coming out and the support that we got, but both teams had great crowds, and it was a great atmosphere for the kids to play in, which you love for them to get that opportunity in a big game environment, obviously 1 and 2 in the league, and our kids, I just couldn't be prouder. They played great. We had a game plan and they stuck to it and did what we needed to do.
Certainly at the game in December where it didn't go well, the first half things kind of snowballed. What was the difference today in that you guys kind of had that momentum early on and got out to the double-digit lead early on and kind of set the tone?
You know, I think having the kids watch the first game, and they knew we're a very different team now. So it was good for us to watch it and understand that, you know, we didn't play well in the first half down there, and we have gotten so much better, and there's been so much growth in our team defensively and offensively. So I think the kids just had a better confidence coming into this game that they could compete, and always helps being at home, but they really just came with a possession by possession attitude, and they played great.
First half, you guys couldn't have shot the ball better. I mean, you guys were close to 70% for most of the first half, 7 for 8 from 3, and Amy Pelletier a big part of that. But, you know, you had your center on the bench in foul trouble, and you guys still kept it going.
Right, and I think, you know, just our ability to share the ball right now, and that's such a huge strength of ours, that different people are stepping up and scoring for us, and we're, you know, we're not one-dimensional. We're really, our ability to move the ball and have people step up and score has really been a huge part of our success in the last few outings. But you got to talk about Amy. She comes off the bench and just, you know, and they were making her work for her shots, and she just was knocking them down. It was so impressive to see.
Especially in that first half with Tori on the bench, 2 of your role players, Ashley Gender and Ali Lateria, huge minutes for you just to spell her with the 2 fouls.
They did. They both gave us great minutes, and you know, I think Ashley did a great job. She's an undersized post, which I say every time I talk about her, but her ability to play physical, and you know, she came up with some big rebounds for us, and you know, there was certainly size mismatches defensively for her, but I thought she did a great job. And Allie gave us some great minutes. You know, she knows that she just gets in there, she defends well, she rebounded the ball, and her work ethic just, it really helped us tonight.
I'd be remiss didn't talk about the defense, held them under 35% shooting, obviously a big factor today. For sure.
I think across the board, our kids played well defensively. I thought ML, you know, played our scheme perfectly, which really kind of threw them off a little bit early. I thought Asia Ewing had a tremendous game defensively. You know, she's matched up with Lauren Batista, Player of the Year, just a great scorer, and I thought Asia made her work for her shots and defended really well.
Yeah, I mean, certainly the first half, part of what you guys were able to get the big lead, she held her to 2 first half points, which, you know, certainly played a role in that.
Definitely, definitely. And, you know, Asia made her work and work for her shots, so that really helped us. I think she, you know, fatigued a little bit. Those kids played a lot of minutes, and they looked to them to score, so that was great to see. But across the board, I think defensively our kids just had such a great team defensive day today, so that really helped us.
Yeah, I mean, they are one of the better 3-point shooting teams,
right,
and you held them to 3 for 24. I mean, that's
exactly. Exactly, and that's a team that can score a lot of points, and obviously, like you said, they're great from the 3-point line, so our ability to contest today and understand matchups really made a difference.
All right, so this season's kind of been a series of steps in building confidence in this team, and, you know, getting off to the good start, home games early, you know, keeping it going over the middle of the season. Now you've got this win, end of February, heading into postseason. How do you take this and build off of it here? Obviously, with one more regular season game to go heading into next week.
Right, and you know, just the ability to compete in this kind of an atmosphere as we head toward the playoffs, I think, you know, it obviously can do nothing but help. And our kids' ability to come up with the win today and just build on the confidence like we've talked about each game, and this is just going to really help us as we go into more pressure-filled situations as far as, you know, the playoffs and one and done. You know, we're certainly taking one game at a time, and we want to finish the regular season strong. But, you know, I think our kids feel good, and we certainly feel good about how, you know, we're going to approach the playoffs now.
The last question, the regional rankings came out, the first one, you guys second in the region behind Bentley. Mm-hmm. Surprised by that? You know, what are your thoughts on that ranking? And obviously you guys backed it up today, obviously.
Yeah, no, I think our body of work was deserving of the 2 ranking. You know, I think your ability to win in this league always helps you when the regional rankings come out, because our league is so competitive and you can never take a night off, and I think our kids have obviously had such a better understanding of that this year. So we feel really good about the 2 seed right now.
All right, well, good luck in the regular season finale, and certainly we'll catch up before postseason play next week.
Thank you.